Good night. I didn't get to say good night before you left. I don't know. I just woke up to stream mode. I think it's default. There's no page. What is it called? You know how anything that's Aria has a thingy blocking the page on Steam. That's for your birthday. There's nothing like that. I think it's okay. How many minutes ago did I wake up? 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago. I didn't get to. Oh, I think I missed him. And I didn't get to wash my teeth. Oh, my face bad. I said last time was I said last time we were getting into a better pattern with streaming, and then I proceeded to take 5 days off. Very good. I've been asleep. My schedule's been weird, so I've been asleep and it's been almost stream time. So this is mouthwash. My mouth tastes bad. I mouthwash. Maybe I should splash on my face or something. I don't want that task. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear it. It's kind of ASMR. I think it counts. Does it count? Anyway. Hold on. You heard the bachelor community. They're really diligent, you know. Oh, I'm glad I get paid the big one. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, I don't think I'm really understandable right now, so I'm going to look in my face. Okay, the queen is calling them back. Okay, I'll be back. Thank you for letting me brush my teeth. My mouth tastes better now. Thank you. I really need to fix my sleep schedule. I need to have a consistent sleep schedule. I keep staying awake for like 30 to 40 hours. And and making some not good decisions. I I used the sleep deprivation opportunities to try to practice dancing, but if I haven't slept for almost 40 hours, I'm not exactly the most balanced. So, what was it? Yesterday or 2 days ago, I was trying to practice, and I fell forward, and I bruised both my knees on the shower railing. So, maybe I'm not meant to move. Maybe I should just sit still. Is that a bad omen? Or is that... I'm lucky though, because the shower door was open. If it wouldn't have been open, I would have hit my face right against the glass pretty hard. I caught myself on the tile of the wall, and then my knees caught me. So, I was okay. But I can tell how I moved it. It must have looked so silly. I didn't think I laughed that hard in a while. It was so fun. So fun. Yeah. And today, okay, I don't know if you will like it, so we're just gonna try it today, because essentially it's just reading an audiobook with some associated visuals. But come on, voice, come on. Okay. And also, I think it's pretty serious. And I don't know if that's a good thing for stream. I don't mind my melancholy stories, but maybe people want fun stuff when they're watching Twitch, and not sad stories. So, I guess depending on this opening part, we can decide if we want to keep going with it, because I think a single route is like 6 to 10 hours, and that was the range I was getting through when I looked it up. And so probably for me a little longer if I read it out. Oh, did the thingy come back? Okay. The top frame's a little. What was I saying? Something. Katawa, shoujo, something. If we don't like it, we can play the other game that you saved. And I checked, even though I probably didn't need to check, but I checked and there actually wasn't, it works completely fine on my computer. It's pretty much a slideshow with writing, so maybe there was no need, but I need to check. I thought there would be no need to check with Resident Evil 2, but this is different. This is really different. Oh wait. There you go. And the music is nice. I read a little bit of it, like 2 minutes, just to make sure it worked. Yeah, the game that you said before with the blue guy who looks cunt, you can play that one instead. And I think even if it's really good, we're only gonna play one route. Just one. Oh, I forgot my phone. And I don't think have I played a visual novel yet on Steam? On Steam? I don't think so. Have I? No. Sherlock sometimes like a visual novel. No. It is expedition heavy, that's different. Okay. Let me go here. Oh, what's this? Oh, there you go. Okay. Got it. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of movement in that too. So, I brought you for this one in case it's sad. So you're in the corner with me. Okay. There's a lot of reading. Okay, this is essentially an audiobook stream. I don't know. I mean, I guess I also comment on it a little, but we'll see what it is, which I guess is fine. Because if the story's good, then we don't really need much more. We'll see. We'll see if it works out. Maybe I should make some more. Okay. Now we get to see if I'm actually literate. Can I get a small, a little bit of slack cut? It's still really yippee if I miss it any vtuber. If Priest causes a naked ventures overhead to rattle like wooden chimes. This is a popular tree for couples in the summer. The deciduous trees provide a beautiful green canopy for out of sight teachers and fellow students. But now in the winter, feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling. I looked up what that was because I got to this point. It's the sticks you used to start a fire. I gotta move this. Is it better if I don't have my earbuds in? I'll be able to speak clear. I don't know. Okay, thank you. Very helpful. I raised them to make up tents and hold them together very safe to prevent them from numbing in this cold. This one. Just how long am I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 p.m. Ah yes, the notes between pages of my math book while I wasn't looking. As far as cliches go, I'm more of a fan of the letter in the locker, but at least this shows a little bit of initiative. As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. Snowflakes suddenly falling from the white painted sky are the only sign of time passing in this stagnant world. And their soothing scent upon the frozen forest makes it seem like time is slow to occur. Rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mood. Someone is approaching me from behind. Hi, so how you came? A hesitating, very audible question. However, I recognize the owner of that dainty voice instantly. Then my heart skipped a beat. The voice I've listened to hundreds of times, but never as more than the eavesdropper to a conversation. I turn to face this voice, the voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race. Monako? I got a note telling me to wait here. Was yours? Damn it, I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result. Pathetic. Yes, I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you caught it. A side smile that makes me so tense I couldn't move a single muscle even if I tried. Should I have a different voice for the guy? I think it would just sound silly. I was just pounding now as if I were trying to burst off from my chest and claim this girl for itself. So, here we are, out in the cold. Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The cacophonous noise is music to my ears. Monocle flinches ever so softly against a gust of wind. In the passage, she writes herself as supported by some new confidence. Her eyes look as fine and she lazily twirls her long dark hair around her finger. All the while, the anxious beating in my heart grows louder. So this time, I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried. You see, I wanted to know if you go out with me. I stand there motionless, safe from my pounding heart. I want to say something, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point. You saw? I reach up and try to massage my throat, but this only sends spikes of blinding pain along my arms. You saw? Body freezes as if my eyes which should open in terror. Hey, saw? We have a condition. My chest suddenly stops and I go weak at the knees. Perhaps he will join our injured knee club soon. The world around me, the canopy of bare branches, the winter sky, your knuckle running towards me, all these fade to black. Last things I remember before slipping away are the sound of your knuckle screaming for help, incessant clatter of the branches above. Maybe he has a heart condition. The EKG looks normal, doesn't it? No elevated T wave. Its T stagnant looks good. Yes. Actually, not quite sure. It might be something weird after. I'm just guessing. I'm not sure if that's the girl from the art of. Oh, maybe this is where why he's gonna be moved, because it's a woman's visual novel with, what is it? I don't know if I think it's a school, right, or a program, for disabled people, so maybe that's how he joins. I heard that they handle the topic really well, so, based on character designs, it was a heart attack. It's been 4 months since my heart attack. And that whole time, I can probably count the times I've left this hospital room supervised on one hand. Months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts, so I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. With Mia. That's wrong about the EKG. No, but they showed look normal. This is a regular rhythm. Strange word for an alien one that you don't want to be in the same room with. Word. Air condition causes my heart to act erratically and KGB way too fast. It can be fatal. And I've had it for a long time, so it was a miracle I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Is that really a miracle? Yes, it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. I really didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were harder bedrooms than I was. They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece. I'd already had a full day by then to adjust and everything. Something was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house and to pay for a cure. Of course there isn't a cure. Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. When I was first admitted, it felt as if I was missed. For about a week, my room and the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards. But then visitors soon dwindled, and the giveaway gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. I realized the only reason I'd gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me their sympathy had been turned into a class project. Oh, I think I would rather not receive anything. Maybe some people are generally concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I really had new visitors. By the end of the month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. What about the girl? Maybe she feels guilty because she made us all act up. But surely she can make it worse. No, I guess I would understand. Maybe seeing her would make him get worse again. That cause another episode, maybe. Oh no, she did visit. Knuckles asked to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. Never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway. We don't touch a subject that's between us unless no day ever again. Hospital? Not really a place I'd like to live in. Oh. Doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they're in a hurry and have a million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. For the first month or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rest estimate, or when I'd be able to leave. Never answered anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So I had observed the scar of those surgeries. I left on my chest slowly changed its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of woman. I still asked the cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around the answer shows that there is at least some hope. Yeah, they're not supposed to answer that directly. It's like they're not supposed to say that you're gonna be alright. That surprised me, but you're not supposed to make promises like that when they go into surgery. That's why if you ever get procedures or something, you might hear, you're gonna do fine, or we'll do a good job, we'll take care of you, instead of you're gonna be fine. You can't promise it. At some point I stopped watching TV. I don't know why, I just did. I should follow in your footsteps. I'm watching so many dramas. It's yeah, it really surprised me. I thought you should be able to comfort them in that way, but I guess they could be held responsible for making false promises. Maybe it was the wrong kind of escapism for my situation. I started reading instead. There was a small library at the hospital, although it was more like a storeroom for books. I began working my way through it one small stack at a time. After consuming them, I would go back for more. I found that I liked reading, and I think I even became a bit addicted. I started feeling like it without a book in my hands. But I loved the stories. That was what my life was like. Days became increasingly hard to distinguish from each other, living only by the book I was reading and the weather outside. It felt like time blurred into some kind of gooey mass. I was trapped inside instead of moving within. A week could go by without me really noticing it. Me too. I understand. Only the drama changes the weather, but I don't see it. Only if I hear there being rainstorms outside. Sometimes I pause the realization that I didn't know what day of the week it was. But other times, all the things that surrounded me would painfully crash into my consciousness through the barrier of nonchalance I had set up for myself. Pages in my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot, and the heaviness in my chest would become so hard to bear that I had to put the book aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry. But that happened only rarely, and I couldn't even cry. Today the doctor comes in and gives me a smile. He seems excited, but not very. It's like he's trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. My parents are here. It's been a few days since I've last seen them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasion? It's not a party. There's this ritual the head cardiologist has. He takes his time sorting his papers, setting them aside as if to make a point of the pointlessness of what he just did. And he casually sits down at the edge of the bed next to mine, looks me in the eyes for a moment. Hello, Isao, how are you today? I don't answer him, but I smile a little back at him. I believe that you can go home. Your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions, you should be fine. You have all your medication sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription. The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad. His expression turns wooden. He reads it quickly. So many. I take it from his hand and look at myself. Take a look at myself, filling them. How am I supposed to react to this? Wouldn't you already be receiving this or through an IV, maybe? The absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the paper seems insurmountable. They all blend together in a sea of letters. This is insane. Side effects and worse effects, contradictions, and dosages are listed line after line with cold precision. I try to read them, but it's so futile. I can't understand any of it. Attempting to only makes me feel sicker. All this for the rest of my life, every day? I'm afraid that is the best we can do at this point. However, new medications are always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see this succeed over the years. I'm a bit confused about the condition they chose because arrhythmia, from what I understand, is quite treatable with medication, as they've pointed out. But to be in the hospital for 4 months is very absurd. I don't think that's common at all, right? Arrhythmia. Even for a heart attack. Anyway, I don't know. Especially if he's young, he should recover faster. I don't know. And what do they mean his heart got stronger? It's not gonna get better from its base state, right? I mean, you can recover from the MI, but anyway, I shouldn't take it so seriously. Anyway, okay. It doesn't just get stronger though. Unless you're sick, which I guess he was, but 4 months is strange. Whatever, let's not think about it. Yes, what kind of confidence booster is that? I'd have felt better if he didn't say anything at all. Hadn't said anything at all. Also, with how many medications, I mean, they've already planned this out, but you have to be careful about mixing them. I'm sure there are some in there he can mix. I had a pretty... I was sick for a while because of medication interactions, and I didn't realize that was what was causing it. So if you get sick and you take your medicines, just check that's not your medicines. I will tell a story eventually, but yeah, try to take them separately and with food. If I would have done that, I would have saved myself so much pain. Yeah, there are. They're definitely giving him a medication schedule. It would be responsible not to. Also, I've spoken with your parents, and we believe that it would be best if you don't return to your old school. Oh yeah, so I guess this is how it goes to the new school. What? Please calm down, Lisa. Listen to what the doctor has to say. Calm down. The way he said it tells me he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled? Whatever my concern shows, it's ignored. We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think that it's wise for you to be without supervision. At least not until we're sure that your medication is suitable. I think that they would start the regimen in the hospital. Stop being so... I'm being so logical about it. Never mind. They definitely would, though. I want to observe him. And, I think some more. Yeah, I should be using my water PNG, but I haven't been. Well, I think the first sign of that was that the nurses and doctors weren't really caring. You really have to be. You need to put patients at ease. If you have a lot of people, you have to make them like you care. If they feel like they're cared about, they're gonna get better too. They'll recover faster. So can't be good like that. Especially nurses. So I've spoken to your parents about a transfer. It's a school called Yamaka Academy, specialized in dealing with disabled students. Disabled? What am I? I have a 24-hour nursing staff and it's only a few minutes from the higher grade general hospital. The majority of students live on the campus. Yeah. Okay. Like this. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby. Independence is a school for disabled kids. I'm trying to disguise that fact. If it was really that free, there wouldn't be a 24-hour nursing staff, and you wouldn't make a hospital nearby being a selling point. I mixed up the words there, but no, that's plenty free. They need it. What's wrong with that? It's just like assisted living. You still get to keep some degree of freedom, but then you have people that have an emergency. I think that's free. It's just safe. Of course, it's only if you want to go, but your mother and I aren't really able to homeschool you. We went out and had a look a couple weeks back. I think you'd like it. Looks like I really don't have a choice. Compared to other heart problems, people with your condition usually tend to live long lives. And need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education. This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamn opportunity. Well, you should be excited at the chance to get back to school. I remember you wanted to return to school. Well, it's not the same one. A special school, that's an insult. That's what I want to say. It's a step down. It's not what you think. All the students there are pretty active and no one's far away. It's geared towards students that can still get around and learn, but just need a little help in one way or another. Your father is right. And many of the graduates of the school have gone on to do amazing things. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. I wonder if you would call a condition like this. I guess technically it is. But it's just so unusual for you to go to a school for disabled people for it. It's okay. I mustn't think too hard about it. I must accept the premise. One of my colleagues in the hospital is a graduate. I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's what a disability is. Okay, that's a little fair. I really hate that something so important was decided for me. But what can I do about it? Normal life is out of the question now. You know, if you respond well to the medications, you can live pretty normally. It's funny, I'd always thought my life was actually kind of boring, but now I miss it. I'm not sure if this will make your life more fun. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that, huh? I'm just like the doctors. Like the faces mean doctors. No, surely it will be fun. Yeah, I guess I don't either. But it's anything that limits you, right? So, yes it is. I want to protest. I want to blame a lack of reaction, shock, or fatigue. I could easily yell out something now, something about how I can go back to school anyway. But no, I don't say anything. Fact is, I know it's futile. I look around the room feeling very tired of all this. Hospitals, doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different. There really isn't a choice. I know this, but the thought of going to a civil school, what is those even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's very difficult. But let me try. Clean slate isn't a bad thing. That's all I can think of to get me through this. At least I still have something. Even if it's a special school, it's something. It's a fresh start, and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake to just resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like. Okay. This is us. Life expectancy. I think we had a strap going down the middle. The key looks far too pompous for what it was. The back gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. I like when places use real pictures as part of their light numbers. And they kind of put this little filter over it to make it look like a drawing. I like that. This is one of those, isn't it? Or they're just really well drawn. I think so. It has a slight blur effect. Maybe it was staged? I'm not sure. Pinpricks, caught iron, and grey plaster, assembled into a hole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I wondered if it looked like what I gave for school should look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably no. Maybe a fancy school. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the game for too long, so I entered through with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Moving forward feels good. Yeah, they definitely did that. I wonder what campus they used. I always wonder how they decided what places to use or if they get permission, because, and how they get to film on campuses too. Movies and things. Do they just film around real students? Hi, Calamity. I walk towards the main building of Yamaku Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. Grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. It doesn't feel like the kind of ground a school would have, more like a park with a clean walkway going past trees and the smell of fresh cut grass and all other park-like things. Words like clean and hygienic pop into my mind, makes me shudder. Shake them off, stay open-minded now, it's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself. Two big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies, too big and too many for just a school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley. Even though I was told this is my new school, in the back of my head it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kind of eerie. It makes me wish there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something tangible, instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. Trees hum with the wind in the tree, and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. Maybe I'll choose the route of the first school I see. We'll see them all at once. Looking arms. The game has chosen me to be a player. I think I already know which girls route I want to follow, based on character design. I always go with I always kind of choose the same character type. The one with purple hair, black hair, that covers part of their face. Like Sebastian in Stardew Valley or Kotomi in Clanhead. That kind of thing. I didn't play the VN before actually, just in the anime I liked her the most. So yeah, dark hair and serious? The purple hair girl from Doki Doki Literature Club. I forgot her name. But I guess you don't really get to end up with anybody. I thought her splash arts were the prettiest though. I made the right choice. He's home at the window and the king is flashing all around me catch my attention. Makes me think about hospitals again. They say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a common color. Are you really? I thought it would be blue. I guess green is common too. Maybe a seafoam? Hospital rooms are painted. Yes, you're right. Yes. And then for this game, it is on lip glow. Yeah. In hospitals here, are the rooms painted? Blue? Actually, sometimes they are, yeah. They are painted a light blue, like a hospital blue. Oh, now that I think about it, scrub colors are light blue. Usually, aren't they? I think of white, but actually, I think there's a lot of light blue there. I see. Even on the people. Interesting. Makes me think about hospitals again. They say that the upper rooms are painted green. I read that. Why am I feeling so anxious to spit all this greenery? Only after I stand in front of the hottie, the main building, despite myself by realizing why the kid bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. And still after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Being nervous and with this realization set in my head, I opened the front door. Oh, it's very fancy. It's a liminal space. I have a lot of pictures of liminal spaces saved. They make my heart feel cold. This one is a little bit small, but doesn't it make you sad? It feels like there's an apocalypse. Everyone's died. I can't help thinking that when you see a space where lots of people should be, but now there's nothing. It makes me sad even though I don't like crowds. A man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. You must be Nikki? Nakai? There you are. Excellent. I'm a homeroom science teacher. My name is Muto. Welcome. I send a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy. He looks at his watch. Are you the kind to... I guess that's just like teaching yourself. Do you wear your watch inside on your wrist or outside? I think people wear it inside because it's easier to check yourself. But doesn't it look better if it's worn outside? Maybe that's a good indicator of whether people dress for themselves or for others. Because it just looks like a band when it's on the inside of your wrist. I guess I'll think about that when I observe people's watch positions. The nurse asked you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Or should I go later? This afternoon is probably fine. You should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Waiting for me. I see. I don't think I have a clear watch on then. I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow not knowing what is waiting for you makes me feel really nervous. Yeah, this I almost miss what the teacher is saying. I wonder if this huge facility is just for this small group. Or not just this classroom, but a few others too. And it must be really expensive. Or they share it, maybe? No, I don't think it's gonna be a part of the college campus. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying. Do you want to introduce yourself to the class? Instead of saying why, I would just say no. But I'll say why. Why do I have to? Of course not, that's why I asked. Right. Let's go then. I feel this pounding in my chest and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs. They're down to the third floor corridor is marked as a classroom for class day 3. Mut opens the door and enters. That little jump scare. Okay. He painted over this on the wall already. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I hesitate for a split second, freezing on the spot. How could I grab this? A big step, I know that. But there isn't any point worrying so much about it. At least not this soon. I follow the teacher in the classroom and look around, partially so I won't have to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates. It's fairly spacious. The ceiling is unusually high and there's a lot of space left over around and in between the desks. Probably for wheelchair accessibility. Never mind, none of them are in wheelchairs. Are they? No, there's a candle. Okay. The entire... It might be on the side. The entire wall taken up by backboards. Taken up by what? The entire wall taken up by backboards and the high old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. Since this are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with metal frames. Simple and efficient. Also very wide compared to a normal desk. I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school. But then why would they be here? They're probably like me and have something wrong with them, only it's not just immediately obvious. Then I noticed that one of the girls seems to be missing the thumb of her right hand. It's a little dry. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone is talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. I notice the flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. Girl with really long straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands so it will make her invisible. There's one bird leaning against the lockers to view the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Maybe I should have read faster. I can't see them anymore. It is pretty, huh? Almost a little bit nostalgic. And hey, what are you doing back there, mister? With your mouth open. I'm the main character. Why do you have the back window seat? Switches me out once. Don't you know? Oh, you're talking about that? You're kind of right. No. I see a little nostalgic looking at visual novels like this. Even though, I mean, it didn't look anything like this. I went to school, but still cool. And the girl seems to be making some weird hand motions, sign language. She peers at me over the rims of her glasses and goes back to whatever she's doing. It's kind of cute. There's a cherry looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. Please welcome my newest classmate. He claps his hand and so does everyone else except one girl on the first row who has only one hand. I cringe a little but hide it by bowing and thanks for the applause I did not deserve. After... Yeah, he steals my girl. I commit 7 hours to do it and he sweeps in at the end.
You should have known this would happen. Did you see where I was sitting the first day? Foolish player.
Okay. I might have to make life a little harder for him. I did not come here for psychopathy. Stop it. Okay, I'll try to keep it in sight. After the applause, there's a brief silence. Oh, it's okay to have Texas Day. Okay. Oh, I went back somehow. Didn't is it school? Yeah. Oh, I see. My back button doesn't. My back button doesn't work on my keyboard, so now I'd probably just go back without finding text history. That's good. After the applause, there's a brief silence, and nobody seems to want to be responsible for breaking. Teacher soon realized I should probably say something. He opens up with some unintelligible noise, shuts up as soon as he loses his momentum, and starts introducing me. Nobody seems to be too interested. Maybe I should have said yes to the self-introduction thing. What? I meant my back arrow key is broken, but the up and the down and the right work. My left arrow key is broken. The other three work. Usually I use WASD or my keyboard, which is in my closet now. Probably realizing you didn't know anything about me, just end up saying my name wrong again. Asked me to write on the blackboard. I do then turn back to face the class feeling awkward. I listen to the teacher these ones about getting along with while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently. When he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. First, Roka claps on this round with her one hand against her other wrist, ends in a bandaged stump. Makes me feel a little bad. We're going to be doing some group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine with me. That's good. You can work with Akamichi. She's a class representative. I'm assuming the one with the glasses. She can explain anything you might want to know. And who else would be able to do that better, right? How could I know? Teacher passes out the day's assignments and announces that we'll be working in groups of 3. It's me that I don't know who Akamichi is. Slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Oh, that's simple. Just litter and see who calls you out. Or, insult the teacher, see who calls you out. Maybe that would be the teacher. That's a bad way to start too. Yeah, I didn't explain it well, huh? What could you do? Ask if anyone has a club sign-up sheet? The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Oh, Hakamichi is right there. Isn't it Hakamichi? Oh, you don't have classes at all. I'm disappointed. As he calls out her name, the cute lovely looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Well, how long ago was this game made? I think probably a little while ago. I think maybe early 2000s. That's my guess. It has that feel to it. I haven't played very many games from that time though. As he called out her name, I said, hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? Nice to meet you. But then caught out crying by her laughter. Nice to meet you too, but I'm not Hakamichi. I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi. Chi-chan. I was right after all. Thank you, Misha. And Misha points the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. I think she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once nonchalantly to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She assures you carefully neatly brushed hair. I thought they subverted that glasses girl expectation. A pair of washi glasses balances on the tip of a dainty nose, and dark blue eyes seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. She immediately looks at Misha, smiles, and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. I was wondering if they were gonna use accurate sign language, but I guess they'll just do a quick up and down. That makes a lot of sense. We'll have to do so many drawings for that. Tina then does a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like you'll be able to talk to people and do better to explain things to you. I can see a little confused, right? I understand why you would think I was Shi-chan. Shi-chan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. I'm like an interpreter. He says it's nice to meet you too. You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shi-chan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have been standing up there for no reason, right? She looks at me with a weird expression, then continues. We don't know much about him, but maybe we'll find out later. What does she talk as she does sign language? It's quite common because also it can read lips. It's pretty common for people who have to be really good at lip reading, like amazing at it. So it's kind of cool, but I guess they wouldn't need it, huh? What's to tell them what they're saying? If they don't leave me out of the conversation, I think. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have introduced myself after all. Anything would have given a better first impression than the teacher's drone and fumbling with my name. I wonder how they change the lessons for her, because I guess everything is in writing. Because there's no interpreter at the front of the class. It was really expensive school, and I would expect there to be an interpreter at the front too. Like, have you seen those interpreters at rap concerts? It's pretty cool and funny. As long when the guy thinks she's dancing. Have you seen that? It does kind of look like dancing. I knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you'd be here today so soon. Hi-chan, right? Hi-chan? Yep, it fits, doesn't it? I say it out loud. It's just a surprise. I've never liked that nickname. I don't really see how. It fits, just like I imagined. Hey, you look like Hi-chan. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. She taps her finger on the desk to get me short attention. They stare back and forth to each other. Excitedly, their hands will blur. Misha seems a little overwhelmed. Haha, I'm sorry about that. I want you to know that she's a class rep, so if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her. Do you like the school so far? I can show you around a little if you haven't had the time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it. Misha stumbles with the word a bit. You can stick out an otherwise fluid translation. Thanks, that'll be pretty helpful. Yeah, I just kind of came straight to class today. Can't fake laughing, but fake laughing is always funny, so it bears real laughing. It's not close enough, though. That's not good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. Not just for school either. I guess that's true. Always. Even if it's a trip to a convenience store. Really, Shi-chan. And about where you're going. I guess I didn't bother to do that, or just didn't care enough to do so. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to go. Where's the... I didn't look... I didn't skip it. If I committed myself to go along with it. But anyway. I didn't see anything and Misha said something. Bends in a shrug. What was that? It seemed like it was about me. I feel like something over on my seat. Both of them were smiling, but the shrug hit me unexpectedly deeply. You look down, are you okay? Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. Some people learn things by asking. Those little things at the end, those little squigglies, you're supposed to say in a different way. how to do it. Looking for help is perfectly normal. As much as needed. As much as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed a test. Alright. Another thing, you don't have to call Shi-chan something so formal like Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Shi-chan. Okay, maybe that's too casual. I think so. Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate. Yep, Shizune is fine. Yeah, okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly. I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Shizune, who I assume would be all business. Well, she still seems like that, just less so, I guess. Huh? Oh wait, we haven't even touched the assignment. We should start work now. Shi-chan will get mad. The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now if we want to finish it before the end of class. Me too. Shizune glares at the two of us impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. Okay, I get the message. I wonder if our curriculums would line up. After class, we can take a walk around the grounds together. It's a nice day today, okay? The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of being both difficult and unnecessarily long. Still, we finished a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class despite our late start. Shizune and Misha are really capable. They're quite different though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha's more playful and girlish. Not to mention a lot more easily distracted. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about that. The clock tower bell rings, signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch. Just one period before lunch. Different than here. Without knowing what to do, I felt it's closer to college. Which maybe makes sense at a boarding school, but also just, I guess, it's different in Japan. Not knowing what to do, I found Misha was beckoning me into the hallway, down the stairs. We descended even below the lobby where I met Mito, down to the bottom floor. Oh no. It looks very similar. Even they have seats like this. I kind of thought this was an American public school scourge. Unless that's where these pictures were taken. I don't think so. The vending machines look different. And the ceiling. Well, not like it would be the same menu everywhere, but... It's like everything in the school. The cafeteria seems too spacious and only modern in contrast to the classic exterior. Its big windows open to the courtyard toward the main gate. In the cafeteria, an enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare, but Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There's a rather long list of menu options, which seems grim to realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. Well, for art, we must eat low cholesterol foods, right? Oh nice. It almost feels like I'm back at the hospital eating the portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patients. I pick something at random and follow Shizune to a table sitting opposite of her. More water time. Is the cafeteria scary? I can definitely understand why you think that. I never ate in the cafeteria in high school. I ate behind the building by myself. And there were dogs along the fence because houses bordered the school. So sometimes I saw them. They're big dogs. Big. And there were lots of weeds. Good company. I picked something I went on polishes into a table sitting beside her. As I nibbled differently at the food I'd rather not eat, it pokes me in the side to get my attention points to seasoning. I don't understand signs, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at the person who talks to you is proper and polite. You want to know something? What? Well, anything. We're your guides, so you should ask if there is something. I wonder... that berry seems good. Maybe that's why I meet on the quote. That's her name. I guess so. This girl is really bad. Was it good for you? I mean, this feels... Some of it feels nostalgic because I, looked at similar places, but I don't have any good memories there. I won't ask about it, because I think maybe that's too much. Oh yeah, there's a library in the school. Lately I've gotten into reading a lot, so I'd like to check it out. Misha gives a kind of frown and basically she doesn't consider reading a healthy hobby, and picks up her smile again. That's the first I've heard of anyone consider reading an unhealthy hobby. There is. I think I did this quickly. There is. There is. Yeah. Did you get your GED or you didn't bother with that either? Or do you mean you're still in high school? Probably not, huh? I can't do this. There is. Can't do it. I don't know how to make it sound So how's it supposed to sound? Icky? It's the second floor. We can show it some. It's in the second floor. We can show it to you sometime. Thanks. I returned my food while the girls talk between themselves. Misha and Susan listen back and forth animatedly. Doing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff or something. No, they're probably talking about you. I don't believe you. But you know not to tell lies. Maybe you really did. If you did, it's kind of an accomplishment of its own. It takes dedication, I think. You have to really be set on not doing your homework. Quickly notice the conversation signs not enough to fill a silence. You are in the classroom early, but we're not the first. The dark-haired girl knows before slumped over her desk at the last row. Once the little Misha crashes into the room with the elegance of a rhino. She sinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she were slowly turning into stone just from her presence. Misha and Season either don't notice or don't mind it, as they walk directly past her to their seats and begin to converse. I'm left wondering about her, even when the classroom slowly fills with other students and finally the teacher. Getting into the rhythm of school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Yes, it's Highlanders, I think. What's the one I want to choose? And I could design the best. If you'd like to, just be careful not to dox yourself. I think that's very interesting. Have you managed to pull it off though? Getting to the at this. Such an interesting school life. When I think at least I had middle school schooling. It's I have this that messy my desk is. I gave it away. I need to drink and try to talk about it. When did I say I wasn't 95 years old? As you're making assumptions about me. It's not good. How do you think I know so much about assisted living and things? And why is this getting so nostalgic for me? It shouldn't be. It's because it was 70 years ago. Well, 80 years ago. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Maybe it's a long time spent in the hospital and makes me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. I think that's pretty normal. I had a long break. Go along the final bell rings. School is finally over for the day. It would be nice to have a schedule like this. I'm ready to go for a certain amount of time. I know. I'm a spy. Spying thing, huh? Only 75? Making me gotta stop that. But that made me shouldn't see the neck. Are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, she turns to me. Unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, Chan. We gotta hurry already since there's a lot of work for us to do. Oh, they do clubs too. You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it. Building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually part of the main building. Like a townhouse. This is the auxiliary building here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation office and the nurse's office. They even have a swimming pool. How is that official? Don't be silly, it sounds for physical therapy, of course. This makes sense. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in here too. The nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks, bye. The whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with actual education. I guess it's necessary for a place like this. More them in those places. Is it? No. Did you miss the story? Let me see. Yeah. What did you miss? Okay. It's why we have a look. It says right now that it's good. Yeah, I don't want you to miss the story. So they just okay. Well, I guess I could just tell you what happened and I'll just leave this here if you want to check in the lot, but all that happened was they led me to the nurse's office, which is next to the school. And that's really it. And now we're there. And also has a swimming pool and other important stuff in it. That's all. Okay. Oh, we haven't saved, have we? Let's save state. Oh, who's this? I think I know who this is actually. I think I've seen her in the art. I think she's another favorite. We should save when there are big decisions to make. There haven't been so far though. in hoping that this really would be only a quick visit like the teacher said. On the white door on the left is a green cross with the text, head nurse, and the nameplate. A voice from inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I made myself in. The room is not large and it smells strange. A friendly-looking man turns around in his office chair to face me as I enter. Oh, speaking of strange smells, I don't know why I was reminded of this, but I really don't like the smell of... Is it formaldehyde? The smell of things that you dissect? That's one of the worst smells in the world. I'm curious if there is someone who likes it. I couldn't take it. Did you do dissections? I think everyone does, right, at some point? A friendly-looking man turns around in his office chair to face me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there are at least a dozen coffee cuppings lingering on the desk. Hello there, what can I do for you today? He is young looking, sort of rugged, but the dimples in his cheeks force an impression away when he smiles. Oh, you did squid? I did squid too, and frog, and fiddle pig, and pig heart. The pig heart is the closest to human heart. He's young looking, sort of rugged, I bet that. Character descriptions are interesting. Have to sneeze. It went away. Perhaps the curse of the fetal pig. Are you the nurse? Smells like a person's heard this very same question hundreds of times. Oh yes I am. Is this one the door, no? I did imagine it being a woman. It's my bias, I guess. Also, he's wearing a doctor's coat. Maybe nurses can wear it too. Seems to be the only thing I can parry, huh? You can call me by my name or just the nurse like everyone else. Of course, I shake off my confusion, realizing I should probably grab the extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Wait, I'm a student and my home teacher told me to come meet you. My name is Hisan Nakai. His eyes light up with revelation. He snaps his fingers. Oh, you're that Nakai? Nakai? I was just reading your file in the morning. That's not interesting. Honestly, I thought the same thing. That he's a serial killer too. But I don't know that it's that kind of story. I don't think we're playing erased. So, I think it's probably just... If it's it well, but probably not, huh? You don't know. Maybe he put some of the students here, huh? Yeah, maybe he wanted more company. Or more patience. He caused them to get hurt. Have to go here. Charisma, how do you have it? I don't know. It's so strange usually. I don't know, just energy in general. Winking? How do you manage? Guess I'll just watch it then. Some kind of chronic arrhythmia. And related congenital heart muscle deficiency, right? He gestures me to sit down in the vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yes. Good, well, you've probably been briefed about the school, so I'll just go over this quickly. We have all kinds of facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone over my stuff around even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there's a problem. Famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. And since we don't do brain surgery here, don't think every hospital does either. If it's small, I guess they wouldn't, but maybe most have to have facilities like that. There's emergency. Just like how there has to be one hospital for however many people and X amount of distance. It can't be too far away. I don't feel so out of place that I'm just thinking why you even said it. Oh, was it a joke? Oh. Yeah, that's really weird to have so many medical people at school. Really used to it. I'm not so sure of that myself, but I'll let the nurse know it. You will. You're human. Let me just find your file again. Ollie searches for something from his computer and shuffles like a paper around, and then makes his wander around the room. It's the epitome of generic headache to say. I mean, he's got a red binder. It's got stuff. It's probably best for it to be organized like this, simply. Visual on the ceiling, dark gray laminate flooring, and all the equipment you'd expect from a school nurse's office. Even more ridiculous educational posters are hanging on all four walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day from all food groups. Smelling the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of similarly thick files and opens it. So, you already have medication for the arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening, or it won't be much help. Apart from that, do you do any sports? Rush stuff like, I don't know, boxing? He grins to his own joke, but I don't. Oh, well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. I'm afraid I'm going to recommend you refrain from doing that, at least for the time being. Well, an echo reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. I guess I never did out of a burning passion for the sport, just to have something to do. Any kind of concussion might be very dangerous to your heart, and risking another attack is not a good idea. I figured it would be because your heart gets really worked up running long distances, but it's for head injuries? Isn't that sort of rare in soccer? Unless people are doing flying jump kicks and high kicks. Your head's usually okay, isn't it? Oh, maybe it's a soccer martial arts mix here. Was the previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest? I never heard of that, concussion to the chest. I guess that's used for any kind of impact. Okay. There's no mention of the cause in your papers. Not exactly. I sidestepped the question acceptably, and he glances at me over his paper with a more serious expression on his face. So you need to keep your body healthy, so some exercise will do you good. We have physical therapy, and it's such available, as I said, but I don't think you really need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks or even jogging, jumping rope, that sort of thing. Swimming maybe? There's a pool here. So maybe it's okay for her to be fast. We said moderate, so maybe running that long isn't considered moderate. I'm not sure. So I was told. You weren't very good. Anyway, I'm sure you've been told this before. You just need to take care not to overexert yourself. He wagged his finger to emphasize the point. No need really, I've heard this 1,000 times already. Absolutely no unnecessary risks. Take care of yourself. Okay. Goes over my paper one more time and sets them on the desk. Obviously content. Good, that's it then. Come meet me if you ever need anything. I must shut up before I even realize it. A quick visit indeed. I end up standing in front of the main building, an auxiliary building, although to my eyes they still look one and the same. It's the first real look I get at the other students, so I watch people coming out of the school going towards the gate or the dorms. Everyone seems to know where they're going. I still keep thinking that most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school, and again neither do I. Does that make me one of them? One of us? I should go somewhere to prevent me from getting lost. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry. The awareness in me only grows as I trudge towards the dorms. It's a little way apart from the main building complex. It's pretty. It's so it's like living on a college campus. There's a garden of sorts between the school and the dorms, shrubbery, flowers, and an overbearing smell of fresh cut grass that fills the atmosphere. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside at all for so long. The dorm building is big and made of red brick. Like the others, it feels way too pompous for what it is. So I push forward going inside. I wonder how they're split. They're probably not co-ed dorms. Maybe by level? It takes more time than necessary to push out the key I was given from my pocket. 119. What? The wallet, what? Oh, I have to go back. I have to go back and look. Despite the ornate exterior, the inside of the dorm is fairly new, functional, and boring. Just like the main building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate wheelchairs. Same goes for the elevators at the ends of the hallways. Doesn't look so unfamiliar, you know. Kind of expect the architecture to be different. I poke my head around the corner of the common room door. Inside, a few students are watching the television. One nods and gives me a quick hello before turning back to the TV. And only the girls around here are sociable. I suppose that's perfectly fine with me. This makes me think, what is there to do? What do I do? Nothing. I don't know, I can't really explain it. I'm also thinking about how the people with me wrote this. I wonder if it was one person or lots of people together. It had to be a group effort of sorts. Right? And the clicking of way more locks than I thought these doors had. After a moment, the door squeaks open. A spectacled boy standing in the doorway. He's looking at me very intently through his extremely thick eyeglasses. I like how each of the characters are so distinct. Oh, I tried to fire them, but I feel so guilty, you know. They have no place to go. No one else will hire them. I have to keep them. Did it go off again? I must have just gotten in. Check. Oh, seems it's okay. Oh, the other student didn't. Okay. Oh yeah. It's not the same person, believe it or not. Who is it? Mine? No, at least not completely. Why would he have eyeglasses if he was? Oh no, actually it's quite common to wear some sort of glasses. They're blind. Not like this. They're usually blacked out. Maybe that's just the people I know. Not sure. Maybe it's to protect the eyes or just because you don't want to see. Because sometimes they're set in a way that draws attention. Closer to me until our noses are almost touching. It's best things are quiet. I'm on the guy. Moving into the next room. Wrong one. I made myself nerdy. I was gonna think I'm making fun of him. I've already made it underneath. And it's from Gryffindor. I'm moving into the next room. I started to introduce my face suddenly brightens with realization. He stands back upright, placing his hand out in a smiling greeting, almost straight to my diaphragm. Oh, accepted. My name is Kenji. Hi. I think it's not how I expected to talk. Subverting expectations to game, I suppose. The main character, the nurse, and all this. The people. Yeah. I think. Chicken is really handsome chicken. Still a little routed by some change of attitude, and I'm welcome. There were some suspicious looking people going in and out of your room earlier. Probably my parents. Your parents, you sure? Cause there could have been some other people too. You can't judge a book by its cover. You have pictures? Not if this power is us hanging between us awkward as I try to think of some way to respond. I say the chances are high enough. He shoulders and made some exaggerated hand gestures. You're a brave man, Lisa. Me, I don't think I could trust the chances. Oh yeah, there's probably an explosive device. Mackenzie, you're next to my room, so you're gonna get blown up too. I will go wait downstairs for next few hours. At least. Maybe it takes a while to activate. Only one I trust is myself. But you trust chairs to hold you? Doesn't mean I shouldn't get to know you either. Thinks about this for a while. What is decision? Too bad. I'm gonna get to know you anyway. Cause you're not beyond this is a game, so I will get to know you. You're smarter than you look, probably. No. What do you look like? I hope not smart. Oh, is he bad? What is it called? Myopia? Myopia? Can't remember. I think so. What is the medical name for short-sightedness? Myopia? I think so. I can't think of another word. Yeah. He squints his head and leans closer again, but I lean backwards to dodge it. Never mind, doesn't matter. Light turns fumbles on for a moment, searches the door handle, and shuts the door behind him. Would you consider extreme nearsightedness a disability? Couldn't his glasses fix that? Maybe it's so extreme even glasses aren't enough. I started looking into the lock of the door marked 119. Bleak beige walls, white linen, desk made of some type of light wood, ugly curtains. This kind of looks like the bed in my grandma's old room. It's no one's room, personal, like my hospital room was. I have access sitting at the foot of my bed looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. Closet sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems that there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. Unnoticed pin to see one of the shirts. Hey, son. You packed your things and made your bed. They said that if these don't fit, then you can go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us, my mom and dad. They're gonna enjoy their time away from me, huh? Party over. It's only over 400. He's a medical anomaly. We're really gonna have to get to know him then. Sorry. Oh, don't fall. There you go. I'm out of water. That's okay. Orders for the week. And for Princess. At least I don't have to worry about unpacking. Kinda hoped I would have, and there would be something to do. What do people do all day? They work, they eat, and they shower, and they walk, and listen to music, and exercise, and study. Okay. And that's it. And watch TV, and read. And play instruments. I just... It's hard to imagine. I just like to be a spectre for a little. I just want to see what's normal to do. I haven't had a normal scheduled day in a long time, so it would be nice to see an example. I have nothing to do until I apply, so I'll have to think about it. Still too early. I put the note down on the desktop and lie down in the bed feeling drained. Nothing that makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with me. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me for wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do. The search just keeps going until I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous about it before coming, and for the entire day too. I still am, I think. I might have to distract myself somehow so I won't be this unnatural for all the time. Tomorrow I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now, I bought my medication need to be arranged on my table catch my eye. We should definitely buy a pill case. One of those monster ones. The grocery store during peak hours. That sounds like a good pastime. I pick up one and she could just take the contents right on side, then the glued on pharmacy label. I sound not great. Should have it stated to stay alive. Doesn't really say that, but could just as well. Kind of twisted having a life depend on chemicals like this. I wasn't a but what choice do I have? Yeah, just like we have to depend on weak water. Well, I don't, but you know, people, the prince, others. With a sigh, I begin my new daily ritual, taking the right number of pills from each bottle, being careful to check the correct dosages. Without any gun feeling hollow and uncertain, and after that I keep staring at the blink of familiar ceiling for a long time. I hope it's a popcorn ceiling. They're more fun to look at, or the one that looks like clouds. That would be fun. How you played it? I wasn't sure if it was good to play visual novels yet, but yes. Well, I suppose I mustn't look down on them. Maybe as a baby I had to rely on such a thing too. There's not a category for it, so maybe it's not too common to play visual novels. But I thought it would be fun once in a while to do something. Just a story. And I'm not doing really badly. And it came for all to witness for the first time in a while. It doesn't start looking any more familiar, not even after darkness falls and long shadows draw across my room like fingers. It feels slightly more comfortable, warm in the seconds until that passes for room temperature here. Soon the lighter shade of darkness that is the ceiling looks like every ceiling does at night. It becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. And it beckons me to sleep, and I feel the coolness of unfamiliarity and fear creeping up my spine once again. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew. I like when I do the eye shutting. Haven't been any big saves for us yet. Maybe we should save at the start of a new day. Okay. I wake up in a strange room. All morning light, the comforter looked different. Solid morning light shimmers against the light gray ceiling. I forgot to draw the curtains closed last night. Let me save at the new day. The save state. Okay. This is my room, isn't it? My room. This is the third room this year that I'm supposed to call mine. Various things around here remind me that indeed it's me who's supposed to be the one living here. My back's on the floor. I can't. Wait. I should get my water. I need to drink more often if I'm eating this much. Okay, I'll be back. Enjoy the music. I don't know why I said water. I would never drink that stuff. I was drinking the blood of the innocent. And one of them must have, after they died, they must have just taken me over for a second there to make me look weak. I wouldn't drink that. My numerous medications on the night table. I set the bottles for a moment, deliberating, till I opened the bottle, shake out a pill, papa tablet from a foil sheet. Oh, I wonder if you should take it with food though. I downed them with a taste of water. I'm thinking about the chemistry. It's okay. We need to be weak sometimes in games. Since I don't know what it's like, it's good. It's good that he drinks water. Our uniforms are in the closet. I sink out from under the sheets and stretch my back before dressing up. Putting on a new school uniform feels like dressing in someone else's clothes. The artificial smell of generic detergent invades my nose, but the feeling of fresh cloth against my back is a good one, an actual one. It feels like a school uniform as it should. It's not much different from what I used to wear before. That goes for other things too. So far this place seems more or less like a normal school, except for the people. I think back to my talk with Kenji yesterday. It's just constant laughter and Jiren is sweeping sign language gestures. Well, I've only met 3 students so far. Maybe they aren't that normal, but I'm sure others are. Perhaps people like them are what passes for normal around here. What's abnormal about them? Don't get it. Yeah, what does pass for normal around here? What do people do? That's what I've been wondering. We're in the same headspace, that's good. I'm merging with the MC. I didn't see a lot of kids hanging around after classes yesterday, so maybe there are clubs. If so, I wonder if I should join one. Maybe we pick the club of the girl we like. All through the class, the question remains on my mind, so I decided to ask Shizune about it when we split into groups. After all, she did say if I had anything I wanted to know, I should ask her. She crossed her arms and shifts her gaze slowly to Misha, looks more preoccupied with trying to grind the eraser of her pencil down so that the top is perfect and evenly flat. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, Shi-chan. Is there something you want from me? Oh, I see. That's a good question. Hey-chan, I thought you weren't supposed to call me that. My first thought that means she doesn't know, which is worrying. Maybe I'm being too negative. Well, anyway, Misha, please don't prove me right. Oh, that's right. Everyone is encouraged to join the club. A lot of people do so because there really isn't anything else to do. There are also school events like the festival coming up in a few days. Almost every student in the school tends to help out with it, doing whatever. So, you're actually transferred in another busy time. Maybe you can help out too. Sure? What's the festival about? Misha freezes. I don't know, Hichan. It's a local event. I'm not from the area, so... She starts signing desperately to Shizune, asking her to bail her out. Shizune adjusts her glasses at the end of an oddly grandiose flourish and starts signing hard and heavy. Huh? Oh. Who cares? Rita puffs out her chest as she shouts Shizune's words out at me with a disproportionate amount of pride. Too loud. I can see heads turning to look in that direction. Not so loud. Human beings evolve with each new generation. The ideas and beliefs behind the festival will inevitably change with time. No, it's about delicious fried food and amusing little games that you play to win prizes. Ha 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 ha. The thief clears his throat very loudly, patting his long wooden pointer against the leather palm like a baton. He shoots the pointer gaze at us. Finally noticing where we are, Misha stifles the yelp and quickly quiets down. Shizune doesn't seem embarrassed at all, though, pushing it off without a care. We're in the middle of class and should start working. That's right, Shichan. What? That's right. Chan, you were asking because you're interested in joining a club? It could have been Maris playing tricks on me, but I think I saw suspicious glance exchange between them. Misha's tone had also changed, although it does at every other word anyway. Oh, you're right, you would like that, wouldn't you? I mean, we would. Immersion, right, immersion. Well, we'll check. Yeah, I was thinking about it. She and I look at each other again. Maybe they're debating whether they want me to join their club. I'm about to ask what they have in mind when something dark flutters in my peripheral vision, catching my attention. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the girl with long dark hair get up from her desk and step silently towards the door. It doesn't seem like she was working in any group, and no one seems to notice her but me. I glance at the teacher who is also looking at the dark-haired girl go. Why doesn't he say anything? He tells me something wrong. Do I look as uneasy as I feel? Or with me to just look at me? Look at me looking after the girl who left. No, nothing. Okay. Well, like you're asking, did it take too long to read and now the background music is going? I could speed read, I could. I'm trying to do it at a proper pace. I thought I was going at a normal pace. Well, like you were asking, you don't have any plans for lunch today, do you? I thought I would go to the library and pick up some books. Not really. Do you want to have lunch together then? Sure. Yay! Wahaha! Okay, it's perfect. The rest of the class passes on eventfully. The girl with the long hair never came back. Before I have the time to put any more thought to where she could have gone, teacher informs us that it's time to stop working. Shizune looks more than a little annoyed that we only just barely managed to finish all our work on time. I'm just glad we finished it at all. It's not a contest or anything. Yes, it is, Ye-chan. Possible. Really? Really. I've noticed this before, but it's kind of funny how Misha always moves her head and signing. Not only everything is moving her hands, always moving her hands and signing not only everything she says, but what anyone else is saying at any given time. Obviously, it must be so. Well, she does have a full-time interpreter, so Shizune can understand it. Her eyes dart back and forth between Misha's hands and me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking at. Talking to Misha, but I might be wrong. Maybe I should face Shizune. I'm used to looking in the direction of the person whose voice I'm hearing, but really, Shizune can't hear me. But it would be disrespectful to talk to only through Misha. Then again, isn't that what she's doing? No, she's at least looking at me. It's still very confusing. It will take some time to get used to. Oh yeah, right on cue. Don't stop guys, okay? Because if I Does it go away? No. We're losing band time. It's not a contest because contests are competitions over a prize. If there's no prize on the line, it's not really a contest. She didn't ask flash dangerously with a competitive glare. Well, I guess... Well, the prize could just be a pride. She stared at me as if surprised that I'm challenging her. I think maybe this is a contest to her. I never noticed before how dark her blue eyes are sitting in a alluring gaze. Are you sure, Hichan? Very sure. Hahaha. You're lucky, Hichan, because I don't want to be the slowest one in the class. Therefore, what underlines my confidence in my abilities, and the prize is the satisfaction of proving them. Wahahaha. It's still a prize, though. It's not for you. She suddenly pushes her glasses up the bridge of her nose in a very matter-of-fact way. I'd argue more, but the bell rings, and she quickly gets up and picks up her bag. Look at me expectantly. I think maybe, if you don't care about it, then it's not. Well, I guess for it to be a contest, you do have to care. No, don't go away, Vance. You're practicing. Thank you. I almost forgot that I was supposed to have 100 of them. Yeah, it's only lunch, guys. I need the background. I need the background noise, okay? Where do you want to eat? Cafeteria? That's so plain. Okay, let's go. Plain, well, I guess. A middle school I like to be outside near the back of the building. It is so immersive. No. The band went to lunch. Guys, please don't eat. Guys. Like the absolute silence. Why do they need to eat? They should want to eat victory. There's a competition coming up. I mean, let's go like to. Okay. It's a good spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of my freshman year. I wonder if there's another place to eat here. It just seems to imply as much. She didn't me so pulled me towards the cafeteria, which is surprisingly not packed. Maybe some students will be eating classroom or outdoors. I saw some of my classmates had box lunches. After we finished eating, Misha picked up where we left off earlier. Oh, thank goodness. No, they were just packing up their equipment. No practice in the cafeteria now. Good. Oh, Hitan, I want to know about the clubs and stuff, right? Right, Hitan. Okay, so I guess it makes sense to ask first. Exchanging another confirmation, I turned to face me again. Mrs. Students are posted as if she is about to deliver a speech. Hitan, do you have anything you're really interested in? I used to play soccer, but I'm not really into it. I don't follow the teams and players or anything like that. As a way, I usually just read a lot. There's a book club, right, Shitan? Right? But I'm trying to shake a head to the squinkle. Seems like they have all the members they can possibly have right now. So Shitan, it's a really popular club. That doesn't make sense. There's so many spare rooms, and so many big ones. Why can't one more person read a book? I'll sit outside. Are they packed in there like sardines? I sit on the floor. Oh well. I guess I could just read on my own then. Okay. More to the point, does this mean that you don't have anything already in mind? Not really. Good, great. That's great, It's really great. Ha 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 ha. Why is it great? Why is it so great? No, it isn't. Oh, they're gonna point me to the manual labor club, huh? Well, Hitchin, other than clubs in the upcoming festival, there's one other thing. Student council. I see, I didn't know the school had student council. That was a very melodramatic setup, though, just to tell me that. I'm pretty sure the two of them know this because she didn't look so embarrassed about it and Misha is laughing. also really like the drills. It's always such a cute hairstyle. It's really cute and some pigtails too. You have twin drills. Yeah, we just forget effective minimum wage. And we end up with popcorn. Now we have a long and hard pump. And Misha pockets our measly wages. Isn't it cookie? It takes control of the discussion and manner of speaking. After all, it's still Misha who has the voice to say whatever she says. Right. Ethan, maybe you should join the student council. They could use more people. Yes, definitely, you should join. Why? Well, for one, we could hang out every day, Ethan. Ethan and I are both in the student council. Actually, Ethan is the president. It's really good, especially that choosing Amisha might not exactly be the most unbiased people to talk about this with. As if reading my mind, choosing to quickly adjust her glasses and send something to Misha. Of course, we're not trying to get you to join just because we would obviously benefit from you joining the student council and therefore have an incentive to try to get you to. So you're admitting that. No, we admit nothing. I mean, Ethan, of course, it would be nice if you joined and we'd appreciate it, but without you know that, joining the student council shows a healthy interest in the workings of one school. Yep, it's true, Ethan. Besides, do you want to spend time with us after school, Ethan? I can tell she's being genuine, or this is just really good acting. Both of them seem to be trying hard to look their cutest, although they're already pretty cute to begin with. Well... So settled then. Welcome to student council, Ethan. I would like to usurp the president, please. Yeah, that's my condition. Oh yeah, I'll have to drag her with me then. I guess it will be she's trying to take both of our wages then. What? No. Chan, of course it wouldn't go so easily. Yep, that's right though, I'll be blowing if it went that smoothly. Oh well, Chan knows me candy now. You're betting on it? Hey, my life is not a game here. Oh, wow. Oh, that first wall. Or the third wall? There's a different one for genre and for character. I forgot which one is third and which one is fourth. Isn't it? Or maybe it's even second. I don't think there are 5 walls. We could live in a pentagon room. Suddenly seems very intrigued by this when Misha signed the door. Cursive Gun returns to her eyes. Oh, sure. Oh, she knows. Haha, that's interesting, Ethan. Let's play a game. That's not what I said. How about which man permanent, Ethan? If you lose, you have to join the student council. No, absolutely not. I don't know what that game is. We empty our pockets and the poorest one yields. What is that? Which man permanent? Have you heard of it before? Oh, why not? Well, because you two both have the same incentive and therefore the same goal, which is get me to join the student council, right? If you're worried about it being 2-on-1, we can just choose who we think is weakest. Yep. Yeah, that isn't my goal. But what this means is that both of you can team up and I'll be at a clear disadvantage, so I'll have to decline. I'm very offended. I say you don't trust it and we will post something so tenuous. That makes me sad. Sorry? I had to tell her she's in the influence and Misha's thoughts begin. In order to atone for hurting Munga's feelings, you should definitely join the student council. No. How about a game of paper football instead of rich man, poor man? Paper football? That one I know. Yeah, it's a game like in America. You can make a paper triangle and then try to shoot it past school posts that the other player makes with their fingers. Isn't it cool? It's the ultimate form of competition between two people, Chan. Ultimate? I guess. And it's also paid by elementary middle school children, Chan. What? Huh? That means it's a game that really separates the boys from the men. We're like the boys from the slightly older boys. Anyway, I'm not going to play that either. Just the fact that I'm in middle school or high school. I think high school. Maybe we're in like middle school? I'm not sure. Was it a middle school confession? Out in the snow? It was only a few months ago. 4 or 5 months ago. Just the fact that you know about it means you're probably surprisingly good at it. Haha, yeah, that's true. How do you know, Hee-chan? My friends at Misha telling me that she probably wasn't supposed to admit that so readily. She must have signed it too. Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, he didn't say freshman year, didn't he? I think so. Yeah. I don't think they would use that in the translation unless they meant freshman year of high school. Because no one calls them 6th grade freshman year. Well, not that I know of. I think I wouldn't say I'm happy with their attempts to get me into student council, but I'm a little curious about what the student council does here. I've never been on one before, even known anybody who was a member, so it interests me. I also kind of like season animation, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Okay, Ethan, how about Risk? The game of world domination. I don't know what that is. It's really fun, Ethan. In fact, we control the world with armies and everything. Sounds like season would be good at it. We want to play a weekend after school. A board game. One with the... or maybe I'm thinking of Trouble. With the little things that look like pawns and the thingy in the middle that you press and the dice pop. Whatever that one is. It's kind of... I mean, it doesn't have very many mechanics. That game is just a game of complete luck, pretty much. All you do is roll dice to win. But I heard recently that luck is a skill too. And maybe that's true. Luck is a strength too. I really should, Chan. We can play for fun. Chan hasn't played in a long time, so if you want to, there are no strings attached. Well, okay. Okay. Perfect. Let's just go in the student council and then he's... Wait, what is there? Oh, that's where we keep the game. Ah, so slight. I think Mr. tell him how much I don't like this, but it's more for show than anything. So in the end I agree, but only after getting seasoned to acknowledge I don't mean anything concrete, just by accepting to take a look around and play a game with her. And Chans let me go back to class. Is this what friends are like? I guess so. This might be a good place to end. Oh wait. I love interest. Let me save here anyway. How long has it been? It should show me. Oh, here. I think... Do you want to go a little bit longer or do you want to end here? I'll do what you want. Okay, we can go a little longer then. Okay. During afternoon classes, a long-haired girl comes back and sits down in her seat without a word. No, I'm not. I just didn't know if you... I didn't know if you wanted to keep listening. What do you mean 0.1%? What? 0.1%? What are you talking about? I don't understand. Oh, okay. I didn't think about it. You will have silence for making such a joke. Enjoy your silence. Think about what you've done. Okay. Well, since you've properly reflected, I will come back. Okay. Okay. Again, no one seems to notice it. If they do, no one says anything. I won't ask Misha about it, but I don't want to be nosy. Oh, nice. After school band practice. After school, she's in there and Misha quickly find me by the first door lobby. I told me covering each drink in case I might try to escape. Oh no. I got a little lightheaded. Oh. More water. I haven't eaten in a bit. Maybe I should sit. 1 second. I'm getting a bit lightheaded recently. You have music now since I've forgiven you. No, I'm okay. I'll just sit down. Yeah, I'll just sit down. Hello, Miss. Maybe. A moment's only. I always stand by. Maybe I was standing for too long. I have moments on my messy desk, so maybe this will help. I can't remember my mouth full. I could try. After school. It's bad manners. Okay, I love you, mother. Okay, that's better. Oh, wrong button. I changed my mic position a little higher now. I think it sounds the same though. After school, she's near me, so quickly find me by the first floor lobby and latch onto me, covering its in case I might try to escape. I feel a little offended, but I've been considering it. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people have made a break for it in the past if they're on their car. What's with the escort? Doesn't feel very comfortable. In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous stranger, prisoner, being transported to a cell. Hahaha, what's wrong, Hichan? That's right, we're just gonna play a game of Risk, remember? I don't know, Misha, this all seems a little sinister to me. I start thinking that when we sit down to play the game, they're gonna tie me down, torture me, till I agree to join the student council. Well, it's highly unlikely, but still, for some reason it just seems like it would be so plausible. Enter the student council room with the simplest trying to corners from where we started. What? That's it? This makes you guys being so on top of me seem a little silly. That's not true, Hichan. Hichan said that when the life is certain people have shown the capability to pull a superhuman burst of speed. That's true. Life is threatened. Something I think about, a phrase I think about a lot. I think it was from, I think I heard it in a chess movie. I forgot what it was called, the Queen of something. It's a mouse, a rat's being chased by a cat. One is running for its life and one for a meal. It was said because the girl, she didn't have much or anything, so she tried way harder to do well. I think it was called Queen of Katawa, but I don't know what it's called. Katawa? No. It was a movie. It was a long time ago that I watched it. Let me see if I can. Catway. Queen of Catway, that was it. I don't know why that stuck with me, but yeah, I just think about that a lot. We're the ones running for their life for a meal. So, neither in this situation. No, it just reminded me. Expression unchanging, Misha signs something immediately to shoot in it. Makes a baffling face and puts her hands behind her back, looking pleased with herself. Misha feels definite and hums cheerily. Doctor, I know you heard me. I have no excuse unlike shooting it. She opens the door to the student council room. It's a very plain, sparsely decorated room, although it is quite large, maybe even a little larger than a classroom. I don't like how fickle the band is. That's my complaint so far. There's a big table in the center surrounded by chairs, and a smaller desk prominently placed in the back that I assume is used in this. There are a few regular desks and chairs stacked to one side as well. Extras, perhaps? Aside from the tables and chairs, the room doesn't have very much else to offer. There's a couple of filing cabinets and bookshelves stacked with old school reports, records, and documents. Not much else. In fact, nothing else. This is a pretty bleak room. You could at least put up a potted plant in here or something. But the most noticeable thing that this room doesn't have is other people. Are we early? You're just here too, huh? No. What do you mean, no? Does it mean no one else is coming today? Yeah, that's right. Before I managed to ask why that's the case, Susan claps her hands together very energetically. It's on, let's play Risk. Come on, you promised, didn't you? You have to. Haha, okay. Do you want to know the rules? We can explain to you while we set everything up. While Misha is talking, Susan takes out what looks to be a board game from behind one of the filing cabinets and throws it on the table. Actually, this looks kind of interesting. After Misha spends a little too long for her liking running through the basics with a somewhat vague and confusing tutorial, Susan cuts in and declares the game has started with a decisive motion slicing her arm through the air. Susan's aggressiveness is rubbing off onto me. I start feeling more competitive than I intended to be when I agreed to this. Halfway into the game, I try to ponder how to defend against Susan as assaults from two fronts. It breaks my concentration by drumming her fingers on the table to get my attention. Susan wants you to know that you're taking too long to make a move. She also says that she will let you keep Australia if you agree to join the student council. Not for Australia. I thought this was a game, no strings attached. Just the fact that she would tingle all over my head is enough with me that she knows I care about the outcome of this game. And anyway, no. Give me... I would like... Which country does she have? I don't know. I have to see which one she has to choose. Which one will help me with world domination? She said admires your fighting spirit. A ton of it is just desert though. You can't get me with that. It's like golfing Antarctica. Except nothing like that at all. Have you seen the map of countries that have claimed Antarctica? It's kind of funny. Humans are so funny. I really like that Sloan's place in particular, which is a research location. But there is a claim on various parts, but it's kind of ignored, I guess, on global scale. Because I know the US doesn't have a claim on it, and I think other major countries don't have, so it doesn't. It's like countries fanfic. It's good though, it shouldn't be any. It's good international hub for research. She doesn't admire your fighting spirit. Would be a benevolent dictator. Who's better people you agree to join the student council? Oh, I don't mind if my people die. She admires your... Okay, right. I'm a terrible dictator. I don't care for their lives, they're my pawns. You're so competitive, she me. She seemed to take this as a compliment. I would expect the student council president to be a little more magnanimous. Magnanimous? I learned this word recently, actually. It means like taking pity on people or... what is it? Giving them... When you have the power to do something bad, you don't. What is the synonym for that? Not generous. Considerate? Not sure. She doesn't seem to know what the word means or how it's signed, so she pulls out a piece of paper and writes it proficiently. Who returns sends it back to Misha. Misha presses her next finger against the temple of trying to physically imprint the word into her memory. Suddenly she's nervous and the familiar gestures. Misha looks daunted by the pace of where he is signing. Hi, please slow down, Shi-chan. Shi-chan says you're going to lose. Yes. They really are. It's quite daunting when learning a new language too. And imagine you have to learn a sign language too. Sign language is not a direct translation. It's its own thing. It takes out a lot of filler words, so it's easier to communicate. It has its own structure. At least the ASL does. I mean, every sign language does, but like, is it called BSL? But the sign language is different. It's kind of cool. So it's not like you could just directly translate everything. You have to learn the structure too. All I know is thank you. I think it's a cool gesture. So, that's all I know. Okay. Now I will crush the world empire was my rebellion. Ah, okay. Was I the version of childlike mischief? She said you have no chance if you keep playing like this. No, you won't. I'll see when there's a big option. I mean, I want to do the Hanako route, but I haven't found a way for us to branch off from this so far. Maybe I should try not to join the student council because maybe I'll have to choose one of them if I do. Defensive. Exactly that she's just trying to psych me out. Look at the board again, I have pretty good defensive. I'm not going to wreck it by doing something like this. You turned it out as a game anyway. I wonder if I would have lost both ways. I think she would have caught me if I attacked that rope. I think so too. Devious. Susan and her classes victoriously, not herself to tentatively pump a fist in the end celebration. Wahaha! Ichan, you lost when you allowed me to take North America. I mean, Ichan, not me. Getting control of North America is ambitious because it provides a 5 army bonus, but you can't attack it from 3 fronts, so you must defend them all. Why 3 fronts? Is enough for both oceans? Mexico, Canada? Well, I'm just thinking of the US here, but I guess, isn't it everywhere? Can't you attack it from everywhere? It's the game rules, I think. Okay. Okay. I thought I had more guts. Maybe they're talking about the stuff in the North Pole. You wanna attack it from there? Well, I haven't talked to very many people. I've just talked to these 2 girls. But from character design, they're iconical. Wouldn't it be the Pacific? The Pacific is much bigger. It would take more time to cross. I think that they would attack from the Atlantic side, even if they were more towards Central Asia. Cause then they can go by land and then cross the Pacific. And they can stop in Iceland. They could stop in Iceland and go to Canada. Well, Greenland or Iceland. And go to Canada. So, how do they do it for the voyages? I don't remember. I have more guts. How disappointing. I love guts, I'm just not good at games. I have guts but nothing to back it up. But the guts are here. Just foolish guts. Ambition, Hichan. But it needs to be more daring. Ambition. I was really excited when you took South America, but then you switched to playing defensively just because you gained a small advantage. That's no good, Hichan. Maybe That's true. That's very true. I always play defensively. Maybe I really would have won. Why does she look angry? She won. Cause I'm bad? You didn't take enough risks, and when you did, you didn't follow through. That's terrible, Hichan. Was it true if I played too carefully? It's only too bad in my face. Oh. I wonder if you'd even be good for student council. I lost and now I'm getting roasted. Yeah, I don't have to worry about joining. It's not in that case. Giving up just like that, I expected more of you. She didn't try to talk me to join the council. Besides, I don't even want to join. It's only my 2nd day. I can't make that kind of commitment. I haven't even taken a look at other clubs yet. And these 2, they're a little weird. I will consider joining the council, but I want to take a look at the clubs before I decide. Hey, Hitler, I'm not just saying that to make us feel better. I didn't promise anything. Yeah, I'm just not sure what I want to. Okay, Ethan, but I'm not going to give up so easily. You said maybe, there's still a chance he'll come around. Come on, we could really have fun. We could play more Risk, and maybe one day you could beat me. Unless we graduate before that. It make me feel any less reluctant about joining, you know. Sure, you're not that horrible at board games. Maybe we can play a game you know then to give you a handicap. Oh, I've enunciated that wrong. Maybe we could play a game you know then to give you a handicap. I might have said that just to make you feel better after all. Oh, that's cool, Chan. I did that one too, after all. Yeah. But the thing is, we're not very cool. We're not very cool or very fun. Why did I care if I joined? Am I handsome? Maybe I'm handsome. I think it glances the clock on the wall. Oh, it's because I'm the main character. I forgot. This has been far too long. Far longer playing Risk than I expected. So I think I have to go. I want to go to the library. It's not closed yet, is it? Oh, I think that maybe where we Hanako. I hope so. Then let's go to the head and just let me show. What? Next time, I'll set it up so I have my water close. I mean, my water taco when I play this, because I have to drink more from talking so much. It should be unless the librarian is absent. Okay, Aichi-chan. We think the library is open. It's on the second floor, can't miss it. Do you want us to show you where it is? No, I think my love interest will be there, so I want to go alone. No thanks, it's okay. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye. Oh, a different one. Unless his face has changed. One flight of stairs up and I run into problems. The second floor hallway is a carbon copy of the third floor one. But of course, in plain like only hallways can be. The problem is that the library's whereabouts are not as easily determined as one would think. Classrooms are marked with signs stating which class they belong to, but then there's a plethora of other unmarked rooms. Is the library one of them, or is it just somewhere down the hallway? Maybe you should look for a room that's next to a large stretch of wall, because the library should be bigger than a regular room, right? Maybe that would tell you. I bend the ladder and choose my direction at random. Ladder, okay. Okay. This one is more scary. More scary. Oh, the painting. I think a little bit less. His eyes are focused on someone else, or something else. He won't see me passing. After I turn around the corner, an unmarked door draws my attention because it's not closed. Not open either though, just barely ajar so that I can see it's opening and nothing else. It's open. It makes sense for a library door to be invitingly open, and while this one is not quite that, it's good enough. At the very least, it means that someone is inside and I can ask for directions, no matter how embarrassing that is. Why is that embarrassing? You're new to this school. Even if you weren't, why is it embarrassing? I don't know. I don't understand. I gently push on the center of the door with my fingertips, every muscle in my arm ready to pull back at a moment's notice. The thing of being an outsider to the school can't be shaken from my mind so much so that I instinctively fear doing something wrong by entering. Does the school have WD-40? The door slowly creaks as if groaning from deep sleep, but it's much easier to open than I anticipated. Leaning over and poking my head even further inside to gain sight of the room as fast as possible, the meek hello on my lips is quickly snatched away. Oh, never mind, it's not Hanako. Maybe I will choose her. I haven't decided for sure, just based on the little I've seen. No, I don't think so. This is not as I was expecting. I mindlessly let the door open to its full extent, taking a sight of the solitary figure, taking center stage in otherwise abandoned room. The situation steals my voice, leaving me standing at the doorway staring at the beautiful girl. Evidently having taken her time to assess the situation, the girl gently pulls down her teacup, opens her eyes but doesn't look at me. Hello there, may I help you? Sitting directly in front of herself, the movements of her lips seem to break the silence rather than the words. However, it's a soft, measured voice that reminds me she's a being separate from the room itself. Not only is she likely the tallest girl I've ever laid eyes on, but even among the foreigners I met, she's strikingly distinct. Hi, sorry I've been intruding. I was just kind of lost. It takes a moment to formulate a response before speaking. A reaction she takes feels as if it's carefully choreographed beforehand. Can I take a seat? Unexpected considering that I'm intruding upon her. Thanks. I slowly stepped towards the seat opposite her, the girl resting the teacup and saucer on the wooden table in between. The way she doesn't track my movements with her head is telling. That and the slight cloudiness to her eyes means she must be at least partially blind like Kenji. Come to think of it, her voice doesn't have any detectable accent either. I guess she must be half Japanese. As I take my seat, her composure takes me slightly off guard. The air of relaxed confidence makes the silence entirely comfortable. Is it best, girl? Well, we'll see. I'm only gonna play one route, so we'll see if I choose hers. So far, I like her. I will choose between her and Hanako later. I really like when blind characters have this cloudy-eyed appearance. It looks really interesting to me. I guess if you are confident, you can make other people comfortable too. Should probably learn from that, but I don't think I can. Filming atmosphere is so very different from the student council office. I take it you're in the student Yamako. Yeah, I just transferred in yesterday. I get the distinct feeling my speech patterns don't match the formality of hers, accentuated by a restrained bow of greeting. One which I hasten to match before realizing the futility of the action. I'm Lily Sato. Pleased to meet you. It's Nakai. Something that's kind of strange. He couldn't tell if she was half or not. Maybe she looks very European. I don't know. I feel it's kind of easy to tell, but maybe some people take after one side more than another. I've never seen that before. She gives a nod before gesturing roughly in the direction of her teacup. Would you care for a drink? Sure. As much as it pains me, I can't keep step with her formality in the proceedings. She gives a kind nod, taking the question straight. Another word, she steps off the chair and prepares a second cup of tea, the collection of supplies laid out along the shelf. Yes, very classic. I washed the left hand lovely lately, often lightly touching the side of whichever container she's pouring into. Seems to be a process she's followed dozens of times before. As I lean sideways to see around her back, she seems to use her long finger to measure the right amount of water in the cup. It's one thing to see the different disabilities the students in my class have, but it's quite another to see how everyone seems to adapt. That would be really interesting to watch. Susan and Misha have no problem working together to communicate to me, and Lily herself seems to have workarounds for problems I never thought of. While I feel slightly guilty of her doing the work, she seems pleased to be following the correct process of the offer of preparing the drink. So that voice brings me out of my silent observance. Which room are you looking for? It's not often this classroom is visited after school. School library. She's an enemy. Some classmates told me it was on this floor. She finishes pouring water in the teacups and she nods. Small metallic tapping coming from the teacup indicating it being stirred. I'm aware of Miss Hakamichi, as are most students. To read them means you're in class 3-3, no? That's right. I wonder how many classes there are. In her same grade? That's right. In the science room with Muto. Muto? She gives a small giggle before setting down the teaspoon and slowly walks towards the table, teacup, and saucer in hand. He's quite a character. Imagine you come to like him. Let's do character. Well, we get to see ourselves. I'm not sure when the game is from. It does feel older nostalgia. Older nostalgia feelings. What? She sets down the tea. I didn't take and have a sip. I'm really more of a coffee person, but this seems like a rather bad moment to bring it up. Nonetheless, this smells quite nice. I hardly think it'll be hard to choke down. Except it tastes really nice. Smiles and quickly waves her hand in front of her face. Really, please, there's no need to be too formal. She says this in spite of her exceedingly well-bred speech. Oh wow. I guess I should try and ask her about myself. About herself. It really does seem as if she's catering to me. Yeah, Lily, what do you know about me, huh? So, which class are you from? I imagine it's one of the third-year classes. Oh, ready already. Correct, I'm in class 3 too, which is on the third floor, same as yours. And in a lot of dramas, they have the characters be in the last year of school so you can see their school life, and then you can also follow their relationship out of school into college or work. So it's quite common for them to be in senior year too. I guess he is. But third year is senior year, right? Because there are only 3 years in high school with it. Am I confused? I'm in class 3 too, which is on the third floor, same as yours. It's taught by Miyaki, and specifically for both blind and partially blind students. What makes sense it would be split like this? Oh, is she mommy? Oh, no. I see. I mean, us aside. Even he apologized for you. I must have been having the same thoughts. I feel like slapping myself for the faux pas. What was the faux pas? I don't think you did anything. Looking at her face though, she doesn't seem to in the least bit put off by it. Yeah man, there's no need to change your speech on my account. Ah, sure. Sorry, I guess I'm really showing my newness here. An environment like this would be a big change, so I can't fault you for it. While the same can't be said for anyone. Many have come to terms with their conditions. A category which would include her, it seems. I'll try to jump ship from this particular topic as I go into another. Do you come here to drink tea often? It's a really nice place. Thinking on it, this might be a version of the place behind my school that I like to have on chat. I come here fairly often during lunch times. My duties as class representative don't leave enough time for an official club, so a friend and I use this room for having tea. Class representative, huh? Compared to Shizune, her mannerism seems to be almost completely opposite. Really? Shizune? She's blunt and fiercely driven. Really seems relaxed and calm, almost aloof. I wouldn't consider those opposites. I think I would consider opposites with Misha. Come to think of it, she might be useful for a less biased view of the school's clubs. Well, what kind of clubs are there to join? The more popular ones are the track and field club, which sees a field near the school during lunch times, the baseball club, and the book club in the room near the library. There are also numerous small ones too though, such as art and music clubs. At a time when I'm just wanting to get on my feet, rushing to a club right away seems slightly unappealing. I wonder if this school shares the same rules as my old one. Is it compulsory to join a club? It isn't, though it is encouraged. Ah, good, that's a relief. I really let that my guard around this girl to let such a thing slip out. Back seems to slightly amuse her. I'm wanting my tea to get cold. I finally start drinking as Lily does the same. I should bring biscuits next time. I could bake them. I should bake sweets for us. I will make... what could I make? Maybe just simple cookies. I look over the window over her shoulder. Over to the window over her shoulder. And most light coming into the room has this distinctly orange tint. Even here, time doesn't stand still. Oh, the time's gone quickly. Sorry? Wait, she's blind. Of course she can't see the sun setting. It just looks like the sun's starting to set. It seems to come as a surprise for her. I guess she must have lost track of the time. Or maybe she likes us then. Sorry, so I didn't mean to keep you from the library for so long. I quickly moved to Alec. With concern? I haven't heard that before, really? Probably. Oh no, it's okay. The library's still open, isn't it? Pause and takes a moment to think on it. Probably something I should have asked you sooner when I had the chance, but Lily seems likely to know in any case. Sure, it's open until 6:30 during weekdays. A quick glance at my watch confirms I will have well enough time to get there. I might get going in that case. It's been nice talking with you, Lily. She smiles and gives a deep nod, hands still neatly folded on the table in front of her. It was my pleasure. Oh, come to think of it, shall I show you where the library is? I couldn't possibly ask you for more help. I should be able to find it alright. Well, unless my navigation skills fail me, which they seem to have a habit of doing. Really is immersive. I was thinking it was a bit early too. For the sun setting, you mean? That's what I was thinking. Not for the library closing. But I guess this is pre-daylight savings? It's right. I was going to be talking to the librarian and Right, I was going to be talking to the librarian. In any case, I couldn't finish you. This gets better and better. It's pretty hard to deny her offer. If you're sure, then that'd be great, thanks. And she's very cute. As she stands up to follow me, she takes hold of a straight, retractable cane that has slipped in the handle of her bag on the floor. Compared to the cane by my class, Lily's is much thinner and longer. No space or support Lily's is for navigation. Together we leave the peaceful room and enter the empty hallway on the way to the library. Side by side, my pace carefully slowed to match hers. We walk slowly through the hallway. It doesn't take long for us to arrive at the door to the warm-looking room, apparently situated in the center of the floor rather than either wing. Ladies first. She gives an appreciative smile at the gesture, taking the lead as we file in. To the left is a wooden library counter, with the library proper being on the right. It easily dwarfs my old school's library with the distinct smell of old books, giving the place an almost old-world air. There doesn't seem to be a lot of students here. Considering the time, it isn't a big surprise. Everyone's probably either in the school grounds or the dorms. Yuko, are you here? She says, in the absence of the librarian doesn't seem to be present, and of course Lily can't see this. It's unexpected that draws a reaction. Something from under the counter sluts against it, followed by a quiet wail. I should try to get on slightly different voices, but I'm not particularly good at voices. I could try. Third in a penny librarian quickly calls out and bounces up to extremely rigid attention. What kind of voice would you have? Probably a bit apprehensive and shy and subservient? What is a subservient voice like? I don't know. I'm nervous. Hi. Oh, it's just my voice. Oh no. Oh, I'm a lady. Okay. She doesn't really look much older, does she? Mm. Hi, Lily. No. Hi. Uh, uh, uh. I. Maybe I'll try on my own. It's music this time, so I'll just leave you. Hi. Hi, Lily. How can I help you? Her voice is strange in a feeling attempt to sound casual, and she's moving the back of her head. Good afternoon. What happened just now? I heard a strange sound. It's nothing. I just hit my head. I'm trying to make my voice lower. I can't really do it. It's hard to switch to. Oh, sorry. I dropped an eraser under my desk. What I was looking for. This is always so funny to me. Pencil dropping. Okay. I think so more okay. I'll try to practice a little. It's a bit embarrassing. When I was looking for both of them, you came and passed me. Are you alright? I'm sorry. I couldn't know. It's okay. Sorry for making you worry. Can't. This is nothing I've had. Sorry. I had worse happen to me. These quick tears over the laser parties, almost frantically trying to push aside the possibility that she could be in any way inconvenienced by bashing her head on the counter. Yes, worse things have happened. He. Girl finishes with her fingers. Leslie doesn't seem to drop her concerned expression, and then she shuffles some papers around on the counter for no reason. Yeehaw! Lily, replete with glasses, freckles, and a very troubled look, she seems to fit the library perfectly. Oh, Lily, did you get the message? Our message? Can't hold it very well. I'm trying. Message, oh, the 2 important books had arrived. Right, they found the game. I can't believe it took so long, but amidst her celebrations, partially for managing to change the topic, I'm sure she notices me from the corner of her eye and freezes on the spot when she does. Oh no, I'm sorry for not noticing you before. Do you need to check out a book or return one? I'm sorry. Can't do it more like, update with this accent. Sorry? I'm so sorry. Very shaken so quickly shift between moods is a little unsettling. No, it isn't. I'm not unsettled by you, miss. Ease with me, Yuko. This is Isao, new student. So this is Yuko, school librarian. Nice to meet you. So, alright, so pleased to meet you too, so. Second to visit, visibly attempts to engrave the name on her mind so she won't forget. I don't mean to be rude, but I hope you have very few voice signs in this game. Because I've committed to this voice for you. Be cool for the... Didn't mean just to perform books and braille for me. Oh yeah. Having like a ton or son or something, and with the southern accent is kind of funny. Would you like to tell us how something about the library? Reasons and suggestions met with an expression of abject terror. Ah, please, Lily, I can't. I don't know what he would be interested in. It's too much responsibility. How it's any responsibility at all, I don't get. The objection is so sincere, I don't doubt for a second that she would rather disembowel herself on the spot and tell me where the light novels are. Interesting. But... So they're all... Oh, sorry. I almost made you sudden sound. There are a lot of books in braille here. I attempt to save the day by asking the first thing that pops into my head. It seemed to work at least partially. Chico seems to... I'm not exactly relaxed, but at least looks slightly less tense. Well, I think about the third or fourth of Yamaku. Yeah, it is funny. I bet it is either in braille or audio. Makes sense given all the blind students I'd be here. If it's only that, how come this library is so big in the first place? Well, we gotta get a lot of new books regularly because the library is adequately endowed. That's probably why. I spend more on books than my salary. I have to organize and shelf all of them. It's so troublesome, and I weigh so much. I wish I could quit this job. Oh, that's how you go. Well, I could help you after school or something. Maybe make it easier for you. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing that. I'm probably supposed to choose a love interest, and I don't think I'm allowed to date this staff here. Oh. Very awkward silence follows a violation of too much information. I'll go check the house then if you don't mind. It's probably best for all of us that she doesn't keep talking to me. It's certainly best for me. Thank you, Isa. Thank you. Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would have those books if it's alright with you. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Ambling down the narrow aisles, I studied the spine of the books in random order, occasionally citing one out to read the blurb. Begin with me if it looks good. In a few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in my arms. I wonder what the book limit is, and my old library was 3? I guess I'll never be stuck for choice in here. The melody of the library sinks in. Sure, there are large print and braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is, a library. It's as if the calm mood from the room I had to Brazilian snuck us in. Yep. It's as if the calm mood from the room I had to Brazilian snuck with us in here, unless it was in here to begin. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. I reach the end of the aisle and find a collection of desks set up for study or personal reading. Going a little further though, I discover a nice quiet corner at the back. While the rest of the library has an odd student sitting at the desk either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize sitting on one of the several beanbags. I thought I might find her here. Oh good. My game, what is it? Intuition? Stereotype? Trope? My trope intuition wasn't wrong. It's a dark hair girl from my class. The one who's like out of the classroom earlier. Maybe like Kotomi, she can be in the library because she's a genius. I watched some Okana clips recently again because I just wanted to see the characters again for a bit. I like the introduction because... what is his name again? Remember she keeps introducing herself to him instead of the person that she's trying to make her friend. She's reading a book, keeping close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. And the way she was acting today, I had her pegged as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from the class raises all sorts of wires in my head. And cheek floats slowly but surely towards the surface. Before I know it, I'm walking towards a mysterious long-haired girl. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. She's a classmate after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my book beside it. The girl starts looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. This is the first time I've seen her this close. Underneath her long dense bangs, I see that part of her face, at least a third of it, not half, is pretty badly scarred. My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her own eyes. For a second I'm shocked and divert my eyes to the book in her hands, but I realize that looking away probably makes it worse. It takes too many seconds to collect myself and remember what I walked up to her for. Let me see here, because I think so far it's either her or Lily, so I want to see where there are choices. I'd probably say this. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. It's okay. Girl certainly doesn't look like it's okay by the outside. Do you mind if I sit here? Seems to be very uncertain whether it's okay or not for me to sit. Finally she nods just a little. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll give her a smaller voice. I take the seat next to her and she hides herself behind her book. Like the pie, never heard of it. I've been meaning to read that. I have it on my bookshelf, but I will read it soon. So, sorry for startling you, but I miss out. Picks up from her book, stalling a little before replying. I know. We are in the same class. Speech is stuffed in so quiet that it's barely audible, even in the still library. I always think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong. Hanako. I'm Hanako. I was just there to say that's a nice name. I used to have something to say, but really it's the only thing that I can think of. I feel a bit like an idiot. Everyone here must be used to being different to each other, and here I am being all bothered and fussed about that kind of thing. Don't let me interrupt your reading. I'll just check these books, if you don't mind. She nods a little and sighs a little sigh of relief. I try to read the covers and the introductions of the books I picked up, and she buries her face in her book. Uncomfortable silence consumes us. Also, we have a different kind of silence with her than with Lily. My eyes still wander in her direction. I sneak peeks at her flowing hair, and the scars it's hiding. After I realize she's doing the same, only pretending to be immersed in life of Pi. Gaze is not inquisitive at all, though. It dots around like a scared rabbit. When our gators finally meet, the chain reaction is unstoppable. She stands up forcefully from the beanbag and takes a deep breath. I gotta go do something. That morning, Hanako takes off and runs towards the counter. Her hair like takeoff catches me so off guard I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. By the time I reach the counter, she is nowhere to be seen. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away. Yuko, something tells me you have a sore throat. And it would not be good for you to talk today. Maybe it would not be good for you to talk for the next month. I scared her, I guess. I wonder... I think like the rest that we ran after. I wonder if it's better to have it be a bit awkward like that at first, but have it be more calm like with her. I don't have a preference yet. Okay. And then I won't be able to catch Hanako myself. I approached the girls. Hey, did you see, notice a girl run past you? There you go. Oh, maybe. What'd she look like? Long dark hair, kinda shy. She had some scar on her face. You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you? Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something. Oh dear. Yuko, will you excuse me? I better try to find her. Sure. I'll just hold on to these until you come back. What's going on? I'm sorry, but I'll have to explain to you some other time. Right. I'll see you later then. The hasty Goseki and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone as you go. Anything but that, please. It's nothing against you, Yuko. I just ignore the bad voice for you. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong? What'd you do? Nothing. I was looking for some books and she got this fit and... Huh? She got this fit? No. I guess... The most offending thing I can think of was that I might have looked at her general direction a few times. She is a very timid girl. Have to be careful around her. She can be very jumpy, I think. She's not accustomed to talking to other people. Isn't that a bit strange? I wonder if this actually is, I think. Yuko doesn't sound that convincing. Then again, maybe this is just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems, else they wouldn't be here. What should I do with these people? Letting myself to act overly casually makes me feel phony. I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yuko fidgets, looking as if she wants to say something to that, but resists it. I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way. Yuko, I think you're right. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. Makes me smile. She blushes heavily. No staff relationship. Oh, did I sound stupid? No. Sorry for the voice though. I really am not doing you justice. No, it sounded really right. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us has anything to add, so you could fill the silence by shuffling some papers around. People who have papers on their desks really like doing that. Do they? Is that true? I haven't found it to be true in my experience. Maybe these are nervous people. You found any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing, but I have to do it. I hope that's not too inconvenient for you. Oh yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there. Because I'll just go get them. I fetched my stack of books from behind. So I had the beanbags where Hanako and I were sitting, and returned to the counter. Wow, you read a lot, don't you? I surprised myself with that too, honestly. At least when I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill that time. I couldn't do much else. Honestly, she doesn't say anything else, and just checks out my books for me. I guess this is what you call tact. Oh, thank you, Yuko, I'm free. I don't know about that. I wouldn't say it's particularly good. The library books was on them. I threw in my pocket for the key to the door. Sent some of them behind startles me, making me drop the books I'm carrying. Or the key I almost managed to get into the lock. Who is it? I turned around to see who's talking to me. It's Kenzie. He's been in a friendly mood. Unlike cleaning off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. It's just me. Oh wait, I almost gave you a country accent too. I want to make you sound a little bit... Also, this is the wrong person. This is me. I want to make it sound a little nerdy, but I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. We'll see. It's just me. This makes him pause and his lips nervously. Who's me? That nerdy? I think a nasty voice. Where's me? No. I don't know anyone called me. He's some new guy again. Or maybe he has short-term memory. What? It's a joke, I guess. Short-term memory or a joke. His voice is suddenly strange and quick. Yes, but we met before yesterday. I don't think so. I remember someone like you. Someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is it today? It's invading everything. It's just like my Russian accent. Russian is my favorite accent. And then anytime I try to do other accents, it just sounds like Russian. Except country, I guess, now. But it's such a fun accent to do. I tried to ignore him. Is he joking or what? Prove that we've met before. Okay. You have a custom here, Kennedy. I think the only thing I could bring up is... I could try... a superstition? Oh, so it is something like that. And not superstition, I meant paranoia. Kenji jumps back, his eyes filled with uncomprehending fear. How do you know my name? Oh wait. How do you know my name? Yeah, this could only be... I mean one of two things. Either we have it, you're telling the truth, and I just can't remember. Are you... I found another character I don't want to talk to anymore. Or you are a spy. He pauses. A psychic spy. Eyes started around me, trying to peek into my room. It was hard to believe he can see anything through those thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to manic in less than a minute. I'm not psychic. How do you know that? I'm not a mind reader. How do I know that? Can you point to the girl in my face, staring me? I'm like you. Not that man we met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this room. Yes, I think you can pass as sound because I legally blind you were sorely mistaken. You don't even look like him. Maybe when someone says real slim, maybe at a distance. But who do you think you're kidding? I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Exasperated with my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Stay there. Okay. Kenji comes closer, one careful step at a time. I stay still as he assaults me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did. Oh yeah, we're talking a big game. You must have muscles too. Oh wait, I see it now. Damn, it really is you. Then once again for good measure, and step backwards just in case. What's up, man? Oh, sorry. He always sounds like that when he's paranoid. What's up, man? You don't look too good. You think something wrong? I don't know. Just had something stupid happen to me. A few stupid things, actually. Even if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on other people here. I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we've had any contact either. That's rough, dude. Yeah, I was like about calling you a psychic spy, though. You can never be too careful. It's the hard reality we live in. I'm so starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us. What is it called? He's, what are those people who, astral project into Hogwarts? He must be one of those. What are they called? The Potterheads who believe that they go to Hogwarts and the astral project there for months at a time, they say. I don't think they actually believe that, but I don't know if you've heard of it. See, this is how it is in the world. There's no justice, you see. Even when I lose, I win because I don't lose the lesson. That sounds like something a loser would say. What does that even mean? It doesn't matter. He dismisses it loudly with a wave of his hand. So what happened? Why the long face? Do you have a long face? It's nothing. I just scared some girl off accidentally. Really too, she actually ran away from me. It was my fault really, I think. Not really used to all this yet. A girl, a cute one? I'm not telling you. Cute, that's a hard question. That's probably really beautiful hair, but the face. Pretty cool either way. It was very cute. What are you talking about? I don't need to save you because I know the answer. Yeah, cute, I guess. I knew it. There are a lot of cute girls here. Really disappointed about. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of this school. The doctor must be bringing beautiful girls here. I tried to warn you, but did you listen? I don't remember any such warning. Dark secrets? Yes, dark secrets. Extremely dark, like a black hole. We notice the number of girls in the school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys. It's like 60-40. Does it head to that instead of resistance and nothing? Why is it like this? I mean, to the outside eye doesn't appear to be that bad, but it's a full 20%. I think it might have to do with our love interest of being girls. Well, or the nurse, the head nurse too. One would think that a school with such a huge pool of women would be a man's dream. Oh, sorry. I forgot to give you your voice. But no. What I'm about to tell you can blow your mind. Are you ready? I am. I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. No, don't leave. Isa. What's wrong with you? He has no curiosity. I needed to know what would blow my mind. No. Even if it was nothing, I need to know. The immersion is gone. Can you crack? It's pretty loud, right? It's not pretty. Here. There you go. I'm sitting really kind of unsure. Chase upstairs. There you go. Okay, we'll stop soon. We'll find a good place to stop in. We'll stop soon. I only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again. Certainly it doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not. I believe that this school is a battle. Okay, maybe you already has how maybe. But I still want to know his theories. Explain. This expanded amendment to a clear sample for the income. In case this cold war turns out there are superior numbers. A ton of them don't have full use of their limbs, though. It's true. You must prepare. It's fine. We'll have weapons in case they turn.
This is another skirmish in the internal war against the forces of the feminists. They're everywhere. We're outnumbered, but it's all 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man.
No. We'll always be close to it. Actually, I think that's true that you're a little bit more likely to have girls. Let me see if this is true on the world scale. I think it is. Let me see. World. Huh? Oh, never mind. It's actually the opposite. Huh? Wait, is that because of the preference for boys though? Because like during the one-child policy... Never mind. I think that might not be natural though. Let me see. Because I'm assuming in China there are more males. Let me look at a chart really quickly. Yeah, China is dark blue. More boys, red for more girls. So more boys in places where there's a preference. That makes sense. China, India, Vietnam. Where else? Other Middle Eastern countries. Oh, Greece. There actually is kind of a preference for boys in Greece, but I don't know if that's related. And then everywhere else is white or red. Okay. And the Vatican City. That makes sense. And maybe the red ones are Kazakhstan? Yeah, Kazakhstan. Oh, you can't see the map, but that is weird though. Why is Greece slightly blue? Because if they're not getting a boy, it's not like they would... Well, maybe I shouldn't talk about this, but it's not like they would not have the girl. As people in Greece are quite religious, they would not be okay with that. So, I wonder why that is. Maybe just chance? Huh, it's only light blue, so I guess it could be chance. Just like for another... It's just, a lot of the other nations are pink. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. So in the world has 43,805 for 104. Wait, never mind. This is not thousands. Wait, that can't be right. That's too big of a difference, right? 101.07 males per 100 females. Oh, I thought it was the opposite. I really do wonder how much of it is preference though. Oh, I see. I didn't even show you the map. Yeah, I can get it. Very poor. Poor, not storytelling, but science. I'm not even showing you the visual. Open, save image as PNG. This is good for boarding music. There you go. Okay. Yeah. And there. And image. Okay. Pause. Document. Okay. There it is. So, let me get bigger. Isn't it kind of funny? So these are the countries that have... Oh, you can't see my mouse, but I'm just going over the general area. They have male preference too. So that's why they're blue. And then the ones that don't seem to have a preference are pink or white. So it does seem like it's kind of... It's because of choice, right? There's no way there's just... And I heard that there are a lot of lonely men in China because there are a lot more men than women. That's why there are those online there are streamers who make a being kind of like a girlfriend. So, and Secret is a little bit blue, too. I don't know if you find this interesting. Okay, click on it. There you go. It is, surprisingly. I watched a documentary about it. They train girls in these huge classrooms to be streamers and then to get money out of them. And it's crazy. That's the Vatican, right? The little blue dot in Italy. What's the other one again? City thing. San Marino, I think. Is that on the bottom? Anyways, kinda cool. What about Japan? Japan is white, Russia is white. Most of Europe is white and light red. Okay, I'm done now. Oh, I can't see images like that. There you go. Even in America,
But the majority by hand, they're building up their numbers. In the past, the buildup of the military has always been a clear sign of imminent war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is hardcore. The country is often small, isolated, and a huge part of us is in terms of political value. The perfect target. They are so cunning. Let's make them weapon. Soon the day will come with.
and voice trailed off ominously.
That's why you can't trust them. They will string you along and then kill you, just as they killed me. You will end up just like me.
Oh, hell no. I can summon myself I'm putting it up. Kenji would be so heartbroken, so horrified if he knew that I'm wearing a man's costume. He would be so disgusted right now. Good thing I have this suit to protect me. Oh, yeah, what did the women did? Why there isn't a preference? I guess just culture. It's just cultural, I guess. It's just like in Greece, for instance, I'm only saying this because you know, usually you want to have an eldest son. You don't want the oldest daughter to be. This has changed now, I guess. But you don't want the oldest one to be a girl. You just want to be a son. That's why they're really happy I had an older brother. So, but yeah, they didn't mind after that, I guess. But oh, that's actually an aspect of it too. Yeah. But even if it was a girl back then, it's not like you would get it. Actually, maybe that is a pretty big aspect too. But there's also the idea that you know you give girls away, but for guys, they can make a name for your family. They carry on the name too. So I guess it makes sense. You have to kind of give your girls to another household, and then it makes sense. Well, not anymore, but back then it makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, what the hell does that mean?
You said it, not me. Let's take a think of.
So you're not supposed to say something like that. That's so rude.
No, not anymore.
Where was it? Oh yeah, fast Spanish conspiracy.
Stop it, stop. I lost you way back there somewhere around feminist infiltration.
You want to follow? It's cool. I have some ghosts and stuff in my room. And puppets. You like puppets?
I do like puppets. I mean, no puppets.
You like puppets, okay. Ghosts are still cool though, right?
He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. This is too strange. I had pegged as relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong.
Nothing on your mind, dude.
Just thinking about what it's like to be the last sane man in this insane world. Candy frowned, looking deeply upset.
You mean that's you? It can't be because I'm the last sane man in the insane world. That's my dream. You should just steal a man's team.
Hi, didn't mean to step on your toes.
No, there can't be two last sane men. It would involve the whole last part. That was kind of important.
We could fight to the death, Candy. It can only be you. Oh, sorry.
Could be one. Again, that boy movie where there could only be one. Again, there was only one thing. That's because there was a point.
I've never seen anyone talk so easily and so defensively about absolutely nothing before.
Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my grasp. I have a list of other dark and complex conspiracies that the school holds as tangled as.
Yeah.
I could find be a pal.
It's tangled as feminist conspiracies. Oh, we didn't play along. Okay, I'm going to bed now. It's extremely late.
This is not like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. Seem like a cool dude.
Oh, I tricked him. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm a very cool dude. Thank you.
Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast conspiracy stuff. They thought it was a terrible thing.
It really is.
Later.
You're right, Kenji. Glanced me on the back and then vanished into his room so quickly and quietly. It's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through, like a ghost. I don't know if I can fully digest what just happened, so I give up and go to bed. Get up and go to my room, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into bed. I better not take off my skin suit. I'm gonna scare him so terribly. I don't wanna do that. He's already on it. Be careful. It takes me some time to relax and get up so I can get started on homework. It's because the sheets are cool and comfy against my cheeks, and it feels good just lying there with my eyes closed. School is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, each person is stranger than the last. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony, one would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who aren't fit for anywhere else would be easy. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Although I say that doesn't help take the edge off, no words are left echoing off my empty walls. I guess it's not as bad as I expected, though. This place really is more of a school and less a hospital pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. Nothing else the scenery is beautiful. I open one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. This is a good place to end, I think. I don't know if I want to turn my playthrough with Kenji, but that's okay. It would have been nice if I saw Hanako again or something. But no, it's good. I'm gonna start. I gotta talk to him. Thank you for the conversation. This is a good place. Okay, this is actually quite fun. I thought it might be a little bit more serious. I think it probably does get more serious in time, but I think it's fun. Once in a while. To play visual novels. So, yeah, probably. We probably do. We'll leave it up to mystery though. I will play the blue game that you recommended sometime soon. Oh, that sounds already up. Oh well. I'll cover my face while I wash the dishes. I hate the sunlight. So, what was I saying? Oh, the blue game. We'll play that soon. I really have no reason I can't stream more often. I'm genuinely doing nothing with my time. I really need to do something. I'm just waiting. I need to do something. That doesn't feel so good. It's kind of lack of ambition, so maybe I will study Greek. I don't know. I'll think about it. This movie. It's really good practice singing in general. I have been a little bit. Yeah. I wish there were good Greek TV shows, but Greek television is really, it's really bad. Some of it is really silly, though. There might be a couple things, though, that I could do. My science interest. What is my science interest? Did I have... I don't remember talking about it. Yeah. Well, actually on, sites where the, the sailors who aren't totally Google, you know them, they actually do have Greek dubs on there. And Amazon Prime. Oh, I see, that. I was just curious about that. I do have some books though that might be relevant to what I want to study. I think I'll probably study, maybe practicing. I still have a job somehow, but I don't know how. I'm not really doing that well. Whatever, I should probably work more too. It's very flexible job, so I guess I understand. And I can save up for a model. I think I want to commission a model before I leave. Because it takes months to do. That would be cool. Yeah. This is a fun hobby, so I don't mind spending money on it. It's just quite expensive. Anyway. I think that's everything. Oh, I tried mochi. I tried mochi for the first time. The real stuff. Maybe it was at an international store or something. My mom just happened to buy it for me. It was, it tasted kind of like nothing, but I really liked the texture of it. It was really soft and had a paste inside. It was, flavor, bubble tea, milk tea. It didn't have much flavor though, but I think my palate is used to the ultra sugary American dessert, so it's not like it's a problem with the mochi. I really like the texture. It was really good with green tea too, so it's good. Anyway, okay, have a good night. Thank you for listening to me read this for so long. Vanilla extract. I appreciate all of it. But I do a pancake mix though. Anyway, goodbye. Thank you. Sleep well, okay? Bye.